Hello, hello, hello. Lady Letitia. Lady Letitia.
It's Lady Letitia. Letitia.
Lady Letitia. What about the Mimi song?
It's Lady Letitia. Letitia. Lady Letitia.
Hello, Paula, Polly. Sometimes I get you and Polo mixed up because of the P. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, highly sensitive. I thought I would come on for about an hour and just talk about Tom Bauer's book a little bit. Put the fans in the house. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. What did you do? Meaning, what did he say that you did? Nothing. Oh, Polly, you're a sweetheart.
Lady Letitia.
We are not doing politics today. Not today. We're going to do Meghan. I know, right? Polly. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, Polly, no politics today. Hi, Pickles. Tom Bauer. Hello, how's everybody doing? Let's all get in here, say hello to each other, and give people a moment to get in. I'm drinking a white chocolate mocha with an extra shot of espresso and extra hot. Polly. Like it's like some fancy drinking stuff. It's not a fancy drink. It's just a mocha. But how I would order it is a hot white mocha, an extra shot of espresso, and extra hot. Does it sound fancy?
Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia.
Oh, guys, it's so good to see you guys. I went and I did something different to my face. I went and got my eyebrows waxed and tinted. And I went and got me some lashes. Yeah, this is a fancy ado drink. So fans, well, I was over there. Well, what happened was I had to go to the dentist. I hate the dentist, but I like my dentist. He's a really nice guy. He's really cool. Like he's the best dentist in the world. But I hate going to the dentist. It's like he was like, "Wow, it's been a while," and I was like, "Not long enough." He said, "Where you been?" I said, "Hiding from you." Hiding from the dentist. Woo! Marine's in the house. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Meghan, okay? And according to Tom Bauer, is that everything that happened to Harry is Meghan's fault. And I believe that wholeheartedly. That he got bamboozled, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Hello, it's all gone wrong. You doing some spring cleaning? All right. I need to do some spring cleaning, don't I, honey? I still got my Christmas tree up. I'm embarrassed to tell people that. I haven't noticed it. I really hadn't really cared to even. Hello, Jess Risa. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Carl. Hello. A nice little crowd today. It's so good to see all of you. It's so good to see all of you. Thank you so much for joining the Meet Me Show. I do. I need to clean. I do. I clean every day, but I need to do like a clean. Mm-hmm. Guys, listen to the story, okay? Check this out. I was watching a true crime story before I came on here. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. The story was awful. I ain't even done with it, but let me tell you what's going on with the story. So it's this mother, brother, and there's this mother with two kids. She has a son and a daughter. They both older. One's in college, one's out of college. And she's 54 years old. She lost her husband. He passed away. And so now she's lonely. Okay? She's 54. I'm 53. So, I don't think 53 is old. I just think it's just another level of just another level. And so the mother was lonely, and she's 54. So I could relate to her and say that at 54, she still want to get her groove on. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the daughter brings home this young guy from college. hmm hmm And the mom gets jealous of her relationship with her new boyfriend a little bit because the mother doesn't have anyone. She's lonely, remember? I love true crime too. If I could play the video, I would play the video, but it's long. It's not short, it's a long video. Anyway, maybe we can do true crime on Friday nights or something like that, Marine. True crime on like Friday nights or something like that. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to do. Because we can watch an episode of Snap and then talk about it and discuss it, but it's all up to you. So anyway, yeah, that's bad. So the mom is all jealous of the daughter's situation that she's got going on with her new man. And so he keeps coming over. The boyfriend comes over. They have family dinner, family time. He's really dating the daughter, really liking her, really digging her, right? The mom looks at the boyfriend in a way that she shouldn't be looking at him. And now the boyfriend is looking at the mom in a way that he shouldn't be looking at her. Okay? Check this out. Yes, Marine, that would be awesome. Maybe 20, 30-minute crime segments, just something short that we can go over and discuss. I think it would be great. Everybody likes true crime. Polly likes it, Lisa likes it, Marine likes it. So I say we do it, guys. I say we do it. I say we when you get married, or when I got married, me and my husband jumped over this broom because back in the day when during slavery they needed something to symbolize that these two people were married, because I don't think they could afford rings or whatever like that. But there was something symbolic about jumping over the broom. So me and my husband jumped over this broom when we got married. Surprise it's still here. Just a little bit about to tear it up. Okay. Um. So anyway, back to the story, the true crime story. So the mom's in the kitchen one day, and so is the boyfriend. Okay. And the boyfriend starts confessing to the mom that, hey, I find you attractive. You got it going on, mama. Mama dear, you looking mighty fine in this kitchen cooking. And so she turned around and kissed him on the lips. Her daughter's boyfriend. Okay? So they kissed, and oopsie daisy, you would think that that would be it. Mm-mm. That is not what all happened. So they had another encounter, kissed again, had another encounter, but this time they did the smackadoo. Or we could call it love making, whatever you want to call it. Is it love making if it's two people that aren't supposed to be having sex with each other? I don't think it's love making. I think it's just sex. The do. Yes, Lisa, I'm talking about this show. Let me catch everybody up. There's this mother with two kids, okay? And son and a girl. Son's out of college. He's 25. She's in college. She meets a guy in college. He comes home and meet the family and look like mom and boyfriend is getting it on. This goes on for a whole year. A whole year of cheating, lying, deceitful. The pain that it would cause if anyone found out these two were having sexual intercourse. Smackadoo, yep. They did the smackadoo, girl. The smackadoo. That's the smackadoo is when you are not married and or you are not in love and you're just having a smackadoo. Okay? I just made that up. I just made the whole smackadoo up. Since we have new people, I'm going to explain it one more time. This is my last time explaining it. There is a mother who has two kids, a 25-year-old son and a daughter that's in college. Okay? Daughter meets boy in college. Daughter brings boy home to meet parents and mom. Now, mom is not married anymore. Her husband passed away. Their father died. And apparently they had been eyeing each other, the boyfriend and the mom. And then all of a sudden they started smackadooing. So then they were deciding maybe we should stop. Somebody's going to get hurt, blase, blase. This is unethical. This is wrong. This is everything that you should not do. And so she starts to get sick. The mom starts to feel sick. So she goes to the pharmacy and she picks up a pregnancy test. Okay. She gets home, pee on the stick, and then finds out that she's pregnant. Okay. In disbelief, she takes another test. In disbelief again, she takes another one. Still in disbelief, takes another pregnancy test. Positive, positive, positive. Guess who the daddy is? The smackadoo. Polly. Copyrighted by Lady Letitia. So she got pregnant by the smackadoo. And so she calls him up and tells him, hey, we need to meet. We need to discuss this. I need to talk to you. They get together. She says, I'm pregnant. Don't worry about it. I've already scheduled for me to abort the baby. I hate saying that. It's so nasty. I don't believe in that. And he says, good. I don't want to hurt my girlfriend. I'm in love with her. I want to be with her. You know, since this is going on, now he wants to break it off with her. He doesn't want to have a child. He wants to marry the daughter. He's in love with her. He's not in love with the mama. And so he leaves the mama that day, and she's like, well, damn. No more smackadoo. And hello, Doodoo, Bird. Hello, Voice Beyond Truth. Hello.
Lady Leticia,
And so
Lady Leticia,
and so then she was supposed to go to the appointment. Okay, the appointment was next week. She
Lady
went in there and turned around and said, I can't do it.
Leticia,
She says, I'm not, why can't I have this baby? You know, I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something to tell the family that I did, that I, whatever, whatever, but I can't do it. The baby's growing inside of me. I need something, this is my love child, whatever. The mama had snapped. Okay, she's keeping the baby. So she's going on about her business and stuff, the mom. Now, the boyfriend and her have broken up, but he still comes over with the daughter and stuff and hangs out. She's 4 months pregnant, okay? And nobody knows but us. Hello, Stormy. Stormy, are you up with the story? Do I got to start it over? There is a mother with 2 kids, a son and a daughter. Once the son is 25, daughter's in college. She brings a man home from college. Mom has what did I call it? A shake-a-do with her boyfriend, and now she's pregnant. Yeah, shake-a-do. I don't know who that is, just Risa. Okay. Oh, hello, Plotter, and thank you for becoming a member. Attention, everyone. Attention, everyone. Plotter has stepped into the building and has become a member of the Fanadoos, of the Adoos. Let's give it up for Plotter. Plotter, Plotter. Thank you for joining the family. Plotter, Plotter. Thank you for joining the family. Let's put some hearts and some Fanadoos in the chat for Plotter for becoming a member. Thank you for your membership. All right, back to the story. Okay, those of you who just came in, there's a mother with 2 kids. Her son is 25. The daughter's in college. She meets this guy and she brings him home. And all of a sudden, the mom starts sleeping with him and now she's pregnant. Everybody's caught up. So mom is 4 months pregnant and son comes in the room one night in his mom's room and he sees this ultrasound of the baby. And he asked his mom, he said, what is this? She said, I'm pregnant. He said, excuse me? You're pregnant? Pregnant? By who? Because daddy has gone on to glory land. And I haven't seen no men hanging around you lately. So who's the daddy? She says some stranger, somebody you don't know. I don't even know one. It was a one-night stand. That's what the mother told the son. It was a one-night stand. It was only for a moment. He said, who is the father? Like he didn't believe her. Okay? Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Okay. 50, her mother is 54 years old. She said she didn't even think she could get pregnant at 54 years old. You can get pregnant at 54 if you're not using no. Now, I would expect a young person to say something stupid like that, but not no adult. You know, you're not protecting. Y'all just willy nilly in it. And now you got a baby on the way. And guess who wants to know who the father is? The brother. The brother is questioning the mom. What's up? Who is the guy? So he's pressuring her and pressuring her. And she finally says, your sister's boyfriend. He said, excuse me? My sister's who? Your sister's man. I'm pregnant with your sister's man. You got to be kidding me, Mom. You were sleeping. I'm going to call her Susan. Susan's boyfriend. Now you pregnant with this baby? What is you doing? Well, I'm going to get an abortion and all this other stuff. He said he was mad. He was pissed. He was upset with his mom because of how she had betrayed everyone in the family, especially the sister, her daughter, by sleeping with her man. So the brother says, you have 7 days. You got 7 days to tell Susan what's up, or I'm going to tell Susan myself. Are you guys with the story so far? The boyfriend is the father. He's the dad. He's the daddy-o. He's daddy-o. Daddy. He has become a daddy. Hold on, guys. Let me fix my screen. So the mother is yet to tell the father, tell the daughter that she's sleeping with her man. So another month goes by. She hasn't told the daughter that she's sleeping with her man. And so the brother is having a situation. He's not doing good. He's upset with the mom. He's so angry that the mother is going to ruin his sister's life and that she will end up having to help her mom raise her baby, the baby. You know, imagine my mom sleeping with my boyfriend. She gets pregnant, and now I'm going to have to help raise the baby. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. She's 8 months pregnant now. The brother has had it up to here. He's ready to tell it. He's been wanting to tell it. The daughter finds out that she's pregnant. And they're having a conversation, the mom and the daughter. She says, I want to let you know that I am pregnant. And I'm about to have the baby in the next couple of weeks. And she said, what the hell? Why are you just not telling me that you're pregnant? Congratulations, mom. Who's the dad? You don't know him. He's some thug. Some thug, some one night stand. That's what she's telling her daughter. Some one night stands. Hello, Snowdrop. Okay, let me start it over real quick. Catch it, Snowdrop, because we're at the end of the story and it gets real, real. Hold on to your seat. Hello, Cassandra. Welcome, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. I'm putting myself in this woman's shoes. I am too. I'm going to do that too, voice beyond truth. And if I had a horrible slip like her, because that's a terrible choice to sleep with your son in law, I would move far away and never come back. Interesting take, voice beyond truth. No, I'll tell you real quick. It's real simple. It's this lady. She has two kids. One's 25 and one's in college. The son is the 25-year-old. He lives somewhere around there. And the lady is in college. The daughter's in college. And so she meets a man, the daughter, brings him home. Mama sleeps with him. And now she's pregnant. The mother, that is. I don't know. I don't think I could do that to my baby, Lord Jesus. I, but like Voice Beyond Truth said, I think I would just leave. I think I would just get up, pack up, and just leave. Leave the whole state and say, look, y'all come visit me when y'all can. I don't know what I would do. It's just a shame. It really is. So then Susan comes home and she says, Mom, guess what? I'm engaged. I'm going to call him Joe. Me and Joe are getting married. Isn't it adorable? Look at my ring. I'm getting married, Mom, to Joe. He proposed. Hello, Lake Erie. So everybody's excited about the proposal, except for the brother. So the daughter's like, okay, Mom, you're finna have a baby. You didn't tell us. You kept it a secret this whole time, and we don't know who the dad is, but we'll be here for you. We'll be here with you for you. Oh, mother dear. The son comes home one night. He goes in his father's room. This is the plot of the story. And he picks up a gun, loads it. Okay? Nobody's in the house but him and Mama dear. So he goes down to the kitchen where Mother is. And he pulls out the gun. And he tells her, I'm about to shoot you. And he told her, he says, I'm killing you because you're hurting if you have this baby, you're going to be hurting Susan. So he thought the best solution to the story was to get rid of the mother altogether. But this didn't happen overnight. He was contemplating this. He was premeditating this the whole time. Like he checked the gun one day and put the bullets up and said, he said, I could just kill him. He shoots his mom. Pow. Pow. This is how many times he shoots her. Pow, pow, pow. It stops. The gun starts to go off again. Pow, pow, pow. It stops. It goes off again. Pow, 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 pow. He shoots her 10 times. He wanted to make sure that the job was done. He unalives his mother. He gets in the car, drives to the border where they're waiting on him, and they arrest him. The mother and the baby, unfortunately, did not survive. Very sad story. True crimes. It goes on. So the sister, Susan, don't forget about Susan, because Susan don't know what the hell is going on. Susan finds out that her mother is dead, but she doesn't know her brother and what has happened to put her mother in the situation that she's in. So the police officer is about to tell her the truth. He said that now, according to the coroner's office, now I don't know if they could find this information this fast or whatever, but this is what they said in the true crime story, is that they did a DNA on the baby and they found out who the father was. That's what they told the Susan. And Susan said, okay. He said, it's Joe. Joe is the father. My Joe? My mama's been sleeping with my Joe? Yeah, this is horrible, says Lisa. Highly sensitive. Both were so wrong. You're so right. The son made the wrong choice as well. Oh, what a mess to do. So she's on the phone. And he said, Joe, my boyfriend, Joe, my mom, he said, your mom was having an affair with your boyfriend, your fiance, for over a year. So she's comprehending this. He said, but that ain't all. Your brother decided to shoot and kill your mother because of the situation. He thought it would be better. You wouldn't have to deal with the baby situation. You wouldn't have to deal with this man anymore. You could go on and live your life. This is what the son was thinking. He felt like the mother had messed up. The mother had messed up and destroyed the family, and he needed to fix it. And this was his solution. So she finds out that he kills the mom, and she's freaking out. She's hyperventilating, okay? The police officer says she starts to hyperventilate. They get her some water, they sit her down, they try to, calm her down or whatever. And so she's trying to get in contact with Joe. Joe has disappeared. Joe's nowhere to be found. Joe is incognito. Joe is missing. Okay? He's all in a hotel hiding out. Turned off the phone. He heard what happened. And he didn't want to be a part of it. In a sense, he was feeling bad about the situation. He had heard about the entire news, why she had died. The son had did what he did, and that everyone, his boss, everyone knew that he impregnated her mother. So he finally calls the police. They pick him up, and he spills the beans, and then brother is in jail. Susan goes and visits brother for the first time. She goes and visit her brother since he's been locked up for the first time. Now she hasn't seen Joe. Joe doing his thing still. She will see Joe. I'm gonna tell you what she says about Joe. So she's sitting there with her brother, and he's talking to her, and he said, "The reason why I did what I did was because of you, because I didn't want you to have to grow up, with the child, knowing that it was your fiance's child, and to ruin your life." And she said, "When did you know that mom was pregnant with Joe's baby?" He said, 6 months before. I've known 6 months. She said, "You are wrong because you should have gave me the opportunity to figure this out myself. You took it upon your hand, took it upon yourself to make the decisions for me. And in doing so, you destroyed our family. But mom did that first." She said, "I understand why you did it, but I'm not happy that you did it." He said, I know. He said, "I want you to go off and live your life and don't think about that guy, Joe, and move on and be happy." She said, "How is that possible? I've lost my lover. I've lost my mother. I lost my soon to be brother. And I lost you. It's just me now. The whole, it's destroyed. So good luck." So she leaves, says goodbye to her brother, because he ain't getting out. He in there for life. He admitted what he did. He told them, I did it. I shot her, and why? Then Joe calls, because you can't just leave Joe hanging. Joe, we need to close it. So they meet up at a coffee shop. He looking disheveled. And, she hasn't slept in forever. And she said, "Why? Out of all the people you could have had, why my mother?" And that is a good question. Because if you're going to cheat, go ahead and cheat, but don't cheat with somebody I love. Stay away from the fam. He said, "I cheated because she was lonely." She said, "Lonely?" And he said, "I needed her because I had never felt this type of family and stuff before." He made up his excuses as to why he slept with her mother. And she said, "This is a bunch of bull crap." She said, "I got to live with this for the rest of my life." He said, "My reputation is over. I lost my job. People know what has gone down, and I've been ostracized." She said, "Good. Good for you. Because I have nothing." And she said, "I don't have to see you again." And got up and left. That's as far as I got. It's a sickadoo. Now there's 30 more minutes left in the, and I want to know what the hell is going to happen in 30 minutes. That's a long time. So I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Okay? Voice behind truth says Job really destroyed this family. He did. He did. He destroyed it. Yeah, lonely. He did it because she was lonely. Yeah, poor Susan almost went insane. Yes. Poor girl, so sad, says Lisa. Exactly, Stormy. She found out either way. This is a sad, poor loss. Her mom, her brother, and her sibling for her man. Yep. Carl says we went Scooby and Doo. Yep, Scooby and Dooing. He went Scoobying and Doobying. That's what he was doing. Joe is off in a hotel trying to hit on another mother and daughter. See? Make it his MO. Sleazy slug. Yep. I'm loving the feedback. I want to know what you guys think of the story. The brother had his own ill will towards his mom. Stormy, no, he loved his mom, but she hurt him in a way he couldn't forgive her for. Exactly. He got angrier and angrier and angrier every day. The anger started building up. And before he knew it, he was planning his mother's demise. And because he was so upset with her destroying the daughter's life. He really loved his sister. That's all I can think of. But he had no remorse. I don't think he had any remorse. I didn't detect that from the story. There was no winners in this. None. She lost everything. She has to start over. He took everything from her. Yep. Yeah, she was lonely. The mother was lonely, and she was needing love. That's what he said. She needed some love, and it just happened. He really destroyed this family. It is a sickadoo, highly sensitive. Marine, Susan should have slapped the poop out of him, Joe. Yeah, she should have did like a 1-2-3 on her way out, or threw some water at him. You jerk. The villain plays the victim so well, Joe. Poor me. Yeah, talking about how his reputation was in the woods and he's having a very difficult time. This is really affecting his life. You think? Talking about it's not good for him. Please. You didn't lose. You may have lost. He said, I still love you. That's what he told her. He said, I still love you. And she just looked at him and said, this will be my last time seeing you. Forget you know me. Forget you ever seen me, and skedoodle. Did you guys like the story? I know, Doodoo Bird. Very big cliffhanger. But there's still a little more. So tomorrow, if it's I'm going to let you in on the ending. because there's maybe she's gotten married and had some kids and they go visit the brother or something like that, you know? Maybe there's a better ending, but we will find out, to be continued. No, it's not a movie. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It was on True Crimes. Yeah, True Crimes. It's a real true life story. Uh-huh. Really happened. He was wrong. He was wrong. They both are wrong. They both should have told her, oops, we had an affair. It was, it just, everything was like, it was almost like, how would you say it? Seconds from disaster. Like it was going to be a disaster no matter what. But when the murdering started coming into play, that's when I was like, dang, you gonna take a life? Yep, she was lonely in the kitchen. Voice behind voice. It's a good story, sad, heartbreaking. It is. Judy Bird, Marie Letitia, you're a very good storyteller. Am I? I don't know if I am or not, but thank you for the compliment, Marine. But I was trying to make it as dramatic and, you know, great as possible. Okay, you want to see it here? I'll put the link in the description. Yes, I will. Yeah, it's a very, very disturbing story, but it's a page turner. You guys should go and check it out. I'm going to share it. Okay. Here it comes. Here it is. Everyone, Dale has posted a clip from her Paris trip. Please all go and give her finger thumb. Did she post it on her X, Snowdrop? Yeah, so I gotta get the it must, I don't know where it is, Snowdrop. Put the link in the chat. If you can put the link, oh, there it is. There it is. Guys, do me a favor. Click on that link and go on there and give Dale some love for me and Snowdrop. Hit the like button and make a comment. Wow, you are so beautiful. Okay, yes, just click on there, give her a thumbs up, go view it. Go check out Dale. Okay, moving on. Yeah, that was a true crime story, and I just put the link in the chat. The true crime show, yes. It may be that, yeah. Yes, highly sensitive. I think it was his brother took it upon himself to make, he promised the father that he would take care of the family. That's not taking care of the family. But he thinks that he solved a problem. and his mother had to go. That's what he thought. If his mother was lonely, she should have got a cat, or a but buddy, something. Yeah, she should have got her. She was lonely, and she, you know, was 53, 54. He probably made her feel young and tender, you know. They would sneak off. They would be in the house together, just zippity doing it. That is true, voice. You can. And then you wake up next to a whole stranger and be like, what the hell? Who did I marry? I'm going to turn our story into a true crime story. JK. Just kidding. I would cry through the whole thing. LOL. It is. It's very intense. It's very intense, you know? When I was listening to it, because I was driving while I was listening to the story, and I was like, well, why not just share the story with these beautiful, lovely people and see what they think? Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'll do it again. I will definitely do it again. I'm not going to do our regular scheduled program just because, you know, it just doesn't fit. Um, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah. Maureen says, I like the crime stories where there are police body cam. You feel like you're living the crime. Oh, you do. You do. When they, even when they show you, even if it's like a demonstration, you're like, dang, you feel up close and personal, Maureen. Um, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try the true crime stuff. You see, let's do it on Friday nights. True crime. Okay. True crime stories. But I have to like get them. I have to get a new one. Oh, I'm so sorry, Stormy. Yeah. This was probably triggering for you. What do you mean, boys? I was watching it, and then when my father died, I couldn't watch it anymore. And now I'm just now getting back into the watch of it. Yeah. Parents without partners. Yeah, hang in there, Stormy. Show and tell at Lady L's. Yeah, yes, yes. It's been some. I do have another story, but it's interesting too. You want another story? No, oh, that's fine, Polly. Feel free to send me some links if you want to. There's a lot out there. Okay, put a one in the chat if you want to hear another story. And it's a twisty do too. It's a twisty do do. I'm gonna tell you anyway because it's a great story. Let me get something to drink. It's about this couple. So one day, I'm gonna call her. Let's call her Lori. Lori. Lori was coming home from work one day and she spotted this guy. But as she spotted him, he was with someone at the time. So she, it was like kind of like a weird encounter. So Susan meets Bob. Not Susan. Lori meets Jack and Lori. So Jack sees Lori one day and he does one of these numbers. You know how men look at you real sexually sometimes? You know that look. Like, he ain't just looking at you. He looking at you. He's undressing you. That's what was going on with this situation with Jack and Laura. So some kind of way he was able to connect with her, get her phone number, and take her out on a date. And so they went out on a date and they started dating. But she started noticing little things about him that wasn't all the way on the up and up. Okay. She noticed that he had an Instagram page. And on his Instagram page, there was women with BBLs. Do we know what a BBL is? Okay, with big butts. Okay, ladies with big butts, nice hips, hourglass type look body. Let me see if I can get a picture. So anyway, he was into that. But her body wasn't like that. Her body was, just simple body type, not this big booty in the back. But they were going to date anyway. And so they dated. And his friends was like, man, you really like this chick. Hold on, what was I getting? The BBL. And he was like, wow, you really like her. You really getting into her. He said, yeah, man, I do. I'm in love with her. I like her. He said, but is she your type? He said, no, but she's smart and she's got it going on and all this stuff. Okay, here we go. Let me show you a BBL. And so she was a little insecure, not insecure, but a little taken back by all the pictures he was looking at. And she didn't like it, but she accepted it and just was like, it is what it is. So it's just a nicer butt looking butt. The one on the right. Look at the butt on the right. This one. Yeah. So then they dated or whatever. And she ignored the signs of him looking at booties like this because she didn't have a booty like this. But That's what he liked. Hello, hello, Cece. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. So they're dating. He finally gets the nerve to ask to marry her. Okay, will you marry me? And she says yes. But she marries him knowing that he also watches, I can't say the word, Warren, but with the P in front of it, corn. Okay. And she didn't like that. She's like, why are you watching this stuff? And he was like, I like it. I like it. I like the big butts. And she says, so why do you want to be with me? And he said, we can work on you. He said, we can, work on it or fix it. She said, how are we going to fix me? This is who I am. He said, no, you're fine. You're perfect for me. We're going to get married. We're good. This was, he's thinking that when he asks after they get married, just maybe. Okay. So anyway, they get married and the sex stops. He's not loving on her. He's not sending her no flowers like he used to. He ain't taking her to lunch. He ain't being the doted husband that he normally is. They ain't having sex at all. She's initialing it. And he's like, no, I don't want to. I'm not feeling it. And she's like, I don't know what to do. My husband won't have sex with me. Our marriage is failing. And he says, he continues to look on Instagram at the BBLs. And he tells her, well, maybe if you get this surgery, it'll be better for us. It'll make our lives better. And he started researching the BBLs because you got to go have surgery. And she said, no, I'm good with my body I have. She said, if you didn't want this, then why did you marry me? And he said, I just figured we could fix it. We could change it. We could put it, all we got to do is operate. It's no big deal. People do it all the time. She says, wait a minute, hold up. Zach, I don't want to do this. So one day, she says to herself, if I do this, then maybe I can help my marriage because it's failing and we're not having sex. And maybe we'll start having sex then. Maybe I'll just change this one thing about me and then he'll love me. So they both go to the doctor. And the doctor's explaining the procedure. She said, this ain't no okey doke, regular itsy witsy surgery. This is some real deal. Thank you, Mill. BBL stuff going on this operating table because we got to remove some fat from some other places in your body and put it. That's what I think. And don't quote me on that. And this is the conversation they were having in the office. He all giddy and excited, Zach, because Lauren in there finna get a BBL. And she was telling her the risk, things that could happen, if you don't take care of it. She said, you gotta do certain things. You can't just do an operation. This is a serious thing. You're going under because I gotta do some major shifting to your butt. Okay. So the lady said, why are you doing this? And she said, because my husband. She said, so you're doing this because for your husband? You're not doing this because for yourself? She says, "Well, I'm doing it for both of us because it's going to both make us happy. You know, he's going to love it and then I'm going to love it." And so the doctor was very skeptical
Lady Leticia,
because and she was like, "Well, I'm not she's not there to counsel her." But
Leticia,
she knew that there was women coming in there all the time trying to get their BBLs for their mans or changing their looks
Lady
for
Leticia,
their significant other. The procedure was going to be $12,000. She was the best surgeon for BBLs going around in Atlanta. So a week later, she went under the knife.
it's Lady
They did the
Leticia,
surgery, whatever to her butt. They said you're going to be in
Leticia,
extremely extraordinary pain,
Lady Leticia,
some pain that you have never felt before,
Lady Leticia,
excruciating.
it's Lady Leticia,
I said, what kind of BBL is that where you're going to have pain?
Leticia,
Screw that.
Lady
I don't want no BBL. Let's see what the chat is saying.
Lady Leticia,
So he all excited. I mean, Zach is on cloud 10. He's loving on her, kissing on her. He's excited about the BBL. He wants to see the bandages and the stitches. He wants to see everything. He wants to see the butt. He wants to see the BBL. And the doctor said it's going to take 6 weeks for her to heal, 8 weeks for it to shape itself. You know, started giving them timelines on things that they can and cannot do. No sex for 8 weeks. Okay.
Leticia,
Yeah, she could have borrowed one of Megan's moon bumps and stuff down her neck or knickers. Okay, they got them pads. I bought me some. They're like little underwear, and they give you an extra little umph. But it didn't look right. The shape is twisted, so I don't wear it.
Lady Leticia,
Is she rich? Did he need a passport? Who? No way. I don't want nobody. The only thing I would get is a I don't want to tell you guys. Unless you really want to know.
it's Lady
BBLs are the most dangerous cosmetic surgery to get.
Leticia,
And not only once you get them, you have to
Lady
maintain something. You have to maintain your shape, your size that you are currently in, because it's only going to match the shape. Your butt is only going to match the shape that you currently are in. I mean, it's a really serious operation. And I heard it's dangerous, very, very dangerous and painful. She couldn't sit down. He had to buy her little cushions and stuff. He bought her a whole bunch of stuff for the bedroom. And the doctor was like, she needs someone that's going to take care of her and make sure she is well taken care of. He was on his phone, playing on his phone and still looking at the BBLs. Like he had a fetish. Like he was obsessed. And he took her home, he took care of her, he got a calendar and started marking down when they were going to be able to have sex. When they got home, he wanted her to, she's sore, it hurts, she in pain, and he trying to see. Let me see it. Turn around. She was like, I'm hurting. I just want to lay down and go to sleep. I'm in pain. So she showed him, and he was like a kid in a candy store, all excited, all excited. So every day he's looking at it, he's examining the butt and marking down the day that he's going to be able to have sex with his wife again. Yeah, all this is going on. She's trying to heal. I got plenty of fat I can donate, says Marine. Kim K had a huge one. It was gross. Yeah, yeah. They. Oh, mm-mm.
It's Lady
I'm so
Leticia.
glad. I ain't into that. You know what I'm
Leticia.
saying? I'm just interested in trying to be
Lady
smaller than what I
Leticia.
am. But anyway, she was sore. She was hurting. She
Lady
was in pain.
Leticia.
He was comforting her. He was
Lady
helping her through it.
Leticia.
He was all excited about the BBL.
Leticia. Lady Leticia.
You want me to go get him?
Leticia.
I'll go get him. Let me know if you want me to go get him and show you the butt pads. Marine is catching it. She's catching it. She's catching it. Sounds like he will never be satisfied. She said she just knew that this surgery was going to be the thing that made them a better couple. And as her body began to heal, he got more excited because he started to see the shape form like a BBL. He was getting excited. I do too. I don't have tolerance for pain. I know I was born with one. I don't have to pay for one, says Lisa. Halation a lot of the BBLs start looking like diaper booties. Yep. And bumps and just weirder do stuff. So anyway, he's like a kid in a candy store. And they finally get to the day where he gets to have sex with his wife. And let me tell you, she said it was the best sex ever. She was having fun. It was great. He was, gentle with the BBL. You just don't go cuckoo. She just had got surgery. She was just healing. She just was given the day he marked that she could have sex was right on the mark. So they're in honeymoon blitz number 2. They're going to places. He's showing his buddies his new girl with the BBL and loving on her, kissing on her, making her feel, like whatever. I know these are some really bad issues, insecurity issues, red flag issues. Because she went to go get a whole butt for her husband to make him happy so he could stop looking at the phone. So they were just having sex, just doing it. Now, the doctor told them to be careful because you can shift some stuff. You can shift some stuff out of whack. You don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to. I should put more hair right here. Yeah. So yeah, they said be careful. Don't shake nothing loose up under there, okay? While y'all having sex with your wife. Lisa said, what's next? Her boobs. I'm glad I'm blessed with hips and butt. You go, Shanoa. I do too. When I gained weight, my hips spreaded and my butt got a little bigger. Now, I wouldn't mind losing some of this, but not all of it. And usually when I lose weight, I lose in my butt first. And it's all, I don't have my butt ain't the best butt. Well, it used to, but now since I had the baby, my butt has been better. Hello, Temper. A friend of mine had breast implants for her man after years of being in her body one leaked and caused a big C, and she's gone now. Oh, damn. The end of that story. That must have been in the beginning stages because now don't they have like silicone and that's so sad. I had hips, but and boobs when I was 13, of course, was considered fat. Kids are so mean. I bet you had it going on, Lisa. Temper. Okay. So one night, the night, they get ready to go out to eat. She put on this black dress where it's showing her curves and her new BBL. It's fine. She looking fine. And she finna go out with her man and so and so, so and so. And so he make arrangements at the restaurant for dinner that night. But then he called the restaurant and said, let's cancel. He canceled because he wanted to stay home and have sex with his wife because she was looking so good. And she was like, oh, wow, okay. So they going on in the bedroom and get ready to have the sexy do. And he gets a little rough. He's a little rough. Okay? And we're all adults in here, right? So make sure no kids. He likes to go in the back. Okay? Through the back. And he gets rough. And she said, you're too rough. Calm down. It ain't going nowhere. The butt is there forever. Oh, thank you, Marine. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so sweet. Yeah, kids are cruel. They can be very cruel. I worry about my daughter. Yes, he was fetishing her BBL, Shanoa. Trigger warning. Yeah. Temper. Backdoor boy. Of course he would, because he's fascinated by her BBL. So that night passed, and as the days go on and they're having sex, he gets rougher and rougher. And she has told him to calm down. The doctor said, don't be rough. You can still rupture some stuff. So one night, they decide to do it again because they would do it sometimes twice a day. I mean, he was doing it. he wasn't messing around. Okay. Remember at first she wasn't getting none. She couldn't even beg him for some. Honey, I want to have, no, I'm not interested. He wanted a BBL. So they go in there this night and have sex, and it gets rough. And something starts to make like a movement. And she's feeling something moving in her ass. Shifting. Okay, check this out. She feels like it's shifted. And she's hearing something and feeling something. And she's like, and it was building up. And she didn't know what the heck. She said, stop, Zach. He said, no, you can take it. He told her, no, you got this. He got rougher. She said, stop. Something is wrong. He would not stop. It kept making that sound, that build up. Like it was, she said it was like a build up moment that was happening to her butt. was doing a shift.
Lady
Okay,
Letitia.
let me catch up.
It's Lady Letitia.
Problems occurred.
Letitia. Lady Letitia.
No, not that way. The other way.
Lady Letitia.
The regular way, but the back way. The regular entrance. Doggy style. How about that? There we go. Not that part. Okay.
Lady Letitia.
Yes. And then all of a sudden,
Letitia.
something ruptured.
Lady
She screamed.
Letitia.
Ah!
Lady Letitia.
She screamed.
It's Lady Letitia.
He got up. He knew something was wrong. She was in tears. She was in excruciating pain. She was like, call 911. Doggy sound. Dial 911 immediately. She says, something's wrong. Something is very wrong. And I am in excruciating pain. So he stands there, right? Here's the twist. He stands there and he's like concerned. And then he falls into, uh-oh, we're going to go to the doctor. They're going to get mad at me. They're going to blame me. I'm going to be liable if something goes wrong because I am the one that pushed her into the sex and I'm the one that didn't stop. I'm the one that ruptured it. And I was told that be careful having sex. Period. So she's taken and she's on the bed and she's called the doctor, call 911, help me, Zach. Help, do something, get up, do something. Jerk. Jerk about this time. He sounds like a kid on a bouncy castle. No way. Snowdrop. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, hell no. Yeah, he's just standing there. Oh boy, if I call the ambulance, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen then? What's gonna happen now? So he walks over there to her and she's grabbing on him like, help. Like, what did you do back there? Like it hurt. Something had very painful. Snapped. Grabbed her neck and started choking her. She said, what are you doing? He said, I can't let anyone, this is stupid. This is stupid. I can't let anyone know that it was my fault. He said, just go to sleep. She's trying to catch her breath. She's trying to breathe. And he chokes her to death. She loses consciousness. He stands there and he looks at what he has done and realizes that he has just maybe had jacked up. He's trying to get his story straight in his head. about what he's going to tell the police. This is a true story, too. No, she did not survive. She did not, Laura did not survive. She died that day. I know none of these stories, I'm telling you, every story that I've been watching lately is unexpected. It has these twists at the end. Beast, says Snowdrop. Oh my God, says highly sensitive. What the says Doodoo Bird. Mm-hmm. He done flipped. He done did a snap-a-doo. He done did a flip-a-doo. Yeah, that's what he did. A flip-a-doo. It's how you gonna kill the woman that you love. If she's in pain, aren't you instantly gonna think to yourself, let me get her to the hospital? I was not expecting that. I thought she was gonna, something was gonna happen to the BBL, and then, there it was. No, here he comes. Choked her to death because he didn't want to be blamed for what was going on with the BBL because he knew he was going to get into some trouble. But no, quit acting stupid and doing stupid stuff. So then he called the police, and hung up and said, oh, I got to get my story straight. I got to get my story straight. Then he calls back and he says that my wife is not moving. Something's wrong, and explain what happened. And he was administering CPR. The murderer. What a selfish monster. Nothing funny about the part of that story. So sad, people laughing while you're telling it. No, Lemon. There was some funny parts. Trust. She should have stood her ground and not did the surgery, not married him. That's right, Judy Bird. So they came, took his story, whatever, he lied. They did an autopsy on her, and they realized that what they did a autopsy and something did rupture, but not to the point that it would kill her. Just put her in excruciating pain like it did, and just getting to the doctor to get it taken care of would have been a 1, 2, 3-year. Not old boyfriend, not old hubby. Hubby loses it. And they said, wait a minute, what is that around her neck? What is those marks around her neck? He treated her like a broken toy. That's right, Marine. Yes, the story is going to be comical. The story is going to be sad. It's going to have all kinds of elements in it. I want you guys to have a good time as I tell the story. And if you're not laughing and crying, then I'm not doing my job. So he lies and tells them, oh, she ruptured something and that's why she passed away. So they brought him in to question him. And they said to catch him in these lies. And he was like sitting there, and they said she had marks around her neck. He said that I don't know what that was from. He said that the thing in her BBL would not have caused her death. She died of strangulation. And he turned white and said, I want my lawyer. So he lawyered up real quick. Lemon, If you don't want to be a part of the story, then leave. But you're not going to be a Debbie Downer, okay? You're definitely not going to be a Debbie Downer and mess up my story because nobody said anything about rape. Rape. Nobody said anything about rape. I said she was having sex with her husband. And so he ends up going to court, pleading not guilty, but ended up being guilty. Her mother was tremendously upset about it all, and her friends were upset because they knew that she had tried to please him by getting that for him. And the very thing, he ended up unaliving her over the very thing that he lusted for. What a sad story. But one of caution, don't try to change yourself for a man. No, leave your body alone. Like I said, those BBLs, I heard they're dangerous and painful. Why do I want to be in pain? Look good. Excuse me, forget that. We're good. Trigger warning, adult content. So that's what happened to poor Lori. Yeah. It wasn't the BBL. It was her own hubby. And it goes to show you that he never loved her. And he only loved her for her body and what it can offer to him. And that quit working. And so did he. But yes, that is so true. Voice behind truth. Very much so. Well, you lovely people, I want to thank you for being here, listening to my two stories. I hope they were entertaining. Um, they were both from true crime. Um, I have a lot more up here that we could chit chat, and we'll have, like I said, Friday True Crime Day, True Story Time. And hey, if you guys want to come up and tell a story, you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah. I want to thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to have to change the title change the title. Let me see if I can change the title. Crime stories. Okay. Let's spell that right. Hold on, guys. Hold on, hold on. I am sweating. Sweating. Okay, guys. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that was fun. All right, lovely people. I will let you guys go. Really enjoyed this. I did too. Thank you, Doodoo Bird. Thank you, Voice. Thank you, Temper. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Mary. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Judy Bird, try to take a nap. I'm gonna go try to take one. I don't know. I may come back tonight. It just depends on a little bit. I want to do some homework with her tonight, and I got to get her in the tub. So it just depends on my night. Well, thank you guys. That was so fun. Oh, I love that. It was something new and different. And I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful afternoon.
It's Lady Letitia. Letitia. Lady Letitia. Lady Letitia. It's Lady Letitia.
Okay, Shanoa, I got to go get my baby at 3.
Lady Letitia.
3 o'clock. Honey, are you eating? Thank you, boys. I enjoyed it with you guys. I really did. I enjoyed telling you. That was the one that I just told you about, the other one that was fresh. That one I just watched today. But I really enjoyed that, guys. No, I might be switching up my channel. We've been doing a lot. We've been doing the war. You know, we did Nancy, and I was gonna check on Nancy today. You know, should we check on Nancy real quick? I can't believe they haven't found her. It's just weird. Hold on. Okay, I just want to see really quick what's going on with Nancy. Oh, that's the rest of the story. She just watched it.
It's Lady Letitia. Letitia. Lady Letitia.
Glued to this case. I don't know how Savannah Guthrie, goes on. She eventually she's going to go back to work, right? Like, in not too distant future, I think. What do you do with your time? You just sit at home and cry all day, or you get up and do something? Branson, any thoughts?
I mean, I can't imagine the heartbreak, that she's going through, because I actually had a dream a few nights ago that someone close to me got taken away.
You did?
Yeah, and like I woke up and felt that, and
so you can relate. You can relate.
It's just like I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Mother, think of all like the memories they shared,
and imagine either.
Now she's gone.
What else happened in the dream? Give me the details.
Like when you have a dream and you call and you're talking to someone, but you can't remember what the actual words.
Yeah.
I was like on the phone with the kidnapper.
Oh, you were negotiating.
They were like telling me something, and then I like finally woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, is this real? Because I'm taking this new hair medication that gives me really vivid dreams for the first like couple weeks.
Wow.
So not a fan.
Every time I ask you a simple question, Brent, I just learn so much about you.
Yeah,
Any other dreams you'd like to share?
Nothing I can say on camera.
Oh, wow.
Not like that.
I love having you here, Branson.
Not
it's
like
just
that.
like I never know what you're gonna say,
Not
bro.
like that, man.
But back to the pressing and depressing news. Really feel for Savannah. Everything her family's gone through, all the accusations against her family. It must be just one of the worst feelings anyone can experience is what they're going through. And now that the media attention's kind of dying down,
yeah,
it's almost harder because you're alone in your grief, rather than the world kind of supporting you by giving you attention and love. But yeah, I mean, her giving this interview is trying to keep the story alive, and it is keeping the story alive. But to what ends? Her doing this tells me that she's almost like a last gasp type, like, please anyone. And then what else can you do? What else can you do? And I think, she'll go back to work sometime, and that'll be really interesting, but really challenging for her, obviously.
One thing too, when grief happens, is that like this is all happening. It's such a big case. Everyone's focused on it. The hardest part of grieving in this way is when people stop focusing on it.
Yeah.
And then you start to feel this guilt inside of you that's like overwhelming a little more about, you feel like you're giving up on them. And that's why I feel she's coming out of the word work a little more.
Yeah.
Saying these things because you feel guilty, because once people stop caring, you feel like you've given up on your loved one.
Because you want to keep the attention up, but they had the most attention of any kidnapping like I've ever seen. More like the whole world was glued to it. People like I got family and friends in Australia who like they don't know who Savannah Guthrie is or anything like that, but they were glued to this case because of it just felt like a movie. But yeah.
Back on air, though.
Sorry?
I don't think I could go back on air like she is.
But what's the alternative? Crying at home all day?
I would need a lot more time. I mean, we don't know when she's going back on, but still, that'd be really hard.
I think I'd need less time. I mean, no one knows how you're going to react in a situation like this, but I'd want to keep my mind distracted, and doing anything I can to keep my mind distracted, and working is a good way to do it. Otherwise, because, there'd be paparazzi and everyone getting her Savannah's photos. So she's at home all day, every day.
That's hard, yeah.
Thinking about her mum, wondering, not knowing.
Do you think we'll ever solve this?
It looks, I hope so, but like...
They will. I mean, they've solved way harder cases. It just takes years.
It just takes a little break in the case.
Yeah.
Like, she's right when she goes, someone out there knows something. Of course, someone out there knows something. And, one day someone might slip and say something at a bar to someone else.
Kind of like, have you seen the Netflix true crime documentary about the Cecil Hotel?
Yes, all the crazy stuff that happened at that hotel downtown LA, right?
Yeah, and then they found the woman in the tank on the top of the
Yeah.
hotel. That kind of reminds me of that situation where they eventually figure it out. When you watch it, like things go cold for a while. And then somebody slips up or someone has an idea out of nowhere. Oh, we should check the septic tank or whatever it is. Like that was because a maintenance guy checked it. So if Nancy's out there, take that one person walking by.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I wouldn't rule out as well that, we'd one day solve it. But it's going to be so hard while it's cold and not knowing if it'll not stay cold or what. But feel for them. So we're going to talk about that on the podcast. This is actually the pre-podcast you've tuned into. We're about to start the podcast in a couple. Wow, where's Devin? Devin's late.
He's always wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Devin, there he is. Long sleeve. Why are you always long sleeve shirts? I don't answer that until you're on the mic.
What is BU?
Taylor University.
Is that your university?
No, my best friend coaches there now.
Oh.
My best friend's also spend time with my friends.
I do find it weird. Yeah, crazy.
All right, then let's get started.
I never noticed that tattoo.
Now, dirty looking shirts.
Just my vibe, bro.
No, someone said you're also
It's cheaper.
Normal. Friday, you're headed into the.
Yeah, I love it. I love getting Spotify or somewhere like that.
Hit that subscribe.
Hit that subscribe. Go.
That might have some information. Well, this will pull on your heartstrings, and you'll see the pain this family's going through, and you'll maybe have like a come to Jesus moment, or feel guilt in some way, or feel like, you know what, I need to do the right thing.
I don't see it, bro. If it hasn't pulled on your heartstrings already, then you don't even have any strings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the guy who's out there are people who know what happened,
I'm not even saying the person who did it,
right?
But someone who just knows.
I know, but that person's probably known for a while and like haven't said anything yet. I mean, I just really feel for it because it must feel, futile. Like, but what else do? You try to keep the story alive.
Mm-hmm.
It has led to nothing so far, but what else can you do?
Right.
I feel just terribly sorry for her and what she must be going through alone in her house. Like, we don't see her out in the street or anything. She's just holed up at home crying about her mum.
And it's like you can't even imagine what the family's going through to like think about like your elderly mother being abducted
and not knowing how.
Yeah, but I think the worst part at this point is just not having any closure. Like, you would always hold out hope that she's still out there, but like they need some type of closure. Even if for the unfortunate circumstance that they end up finding out she's not still alive, like you would want that closure to know, like to at least be like she's not out there suffering, or to get some justice for whoever did this. Like you would need, like, how would you go on living your life until you got that?
It'd be very
tough.
hard. But I mean, it'll be interesting to see when she comes back to work.
I mean, judging by this interview, I know there's been reports out there that she's like eyeing a return to the Today Show, which I've heard is complete BS.
Oh, you have?
That there's no timetable. And judging by this, like, how could she go back to work and like report on the news?
Yeah, she's in no
There's
state
no way
to be doing some home cooking segment.
And it's also not exactly like she needs the money.
No. but also, does she need the distraction? I think what will get her back to work first, is needing your mental
A
distraction.
little more normalcy, so, like you're focused on something other than this.
Otherwise, you're just literally sitting at home looking at the wall, being depressed.
Yeah.
You need something to focus on, as hard as it is. But man, just really feel for her, and I hope they get some answers.
Yeah.
Young Miami said her relationship with Diddy cost her a hell of a lot, and it's not hard to see why. Like, she gave a kind of what I think is an unfortunate.
All right, let's see what Susan has to say real quick.
The right thing. We are in agony.
Oh,
We are in agony. It is unbearable.
oh God.
And to think of what she went through. I wake up every night,
Jesus.
in the middle of the night,
This is bad.
every night.
Hold on, get your tissue.
And
Get your tissue. Jesus. Wait a minute. Agony. God dang. Like torture. Agony.
in the darkness, I imagine her terror. And it is unthinkable, but those thoughts demand to be thought. And I will not hide my face. That she needs to come home now.
Yes.
Wow.
Someone needs to do the right thing.
She needs to come home. She does.
We are in agony. We are in agony. It is unbearable.
She said it is unbearable. Your mouse is working, honey.
Oh, I didn't think it. I mean, the other one, the new one.
Oh, you got a new one?
Yeah, I did a couple of short ones. There you go.
Okay. All right, lovely people. I'm not gonna watch that again and make me cry. That is sad. Nobody knows, no leads, no nothing. It's a weird to-do. I already got my true crime story for Friday, guys. So you guys got to show up for it. I did want to touch on Meghan, and I wanted to touch on Meghan and Tom Bauer. Oh, Lisa, yes. Yes. Okay, guys. Would you like for me to shut this live down and do one on Meghan? Because I can. I got to pick up my daughter in an hour. I was going to go relax, but by the time I get really situated and comfortable, it'll be time to go pick her up. Exactly, Maureen. So, what do you guys think? Should we do it later? Yes, says Maureen. Okay, I'm gonna shut this one down though, because this one wasn't just strictly true crime, and I don't want it to interfere with the Meghan, but I do want to do the Tom Bauer manipulating Harry, because I truly believe that Meghan manipulated Harry and brainwashed him to the utmost of festivity. Okay? So, we're shutting it down. I'm coming back. Those that come back, we'll